I'm still trying to figure this out, I'm telling you. Hopefully I've got sound. I should be in 1080p tonight, and I'm on Restream. And I've got graphics all over the place. No idea what I'm doing. I'm just having to check that my picture is okay. I think my picture is okay. We should be good to go. How is everybody? Welcome to the World of Wayne Thursday night live stream, where who knows what we're going to be talking about tonight. It's one of those things on a Thursday night where we completely go random off on different topics, but I do have my little monologue that I like to do at the start. Just to tell you what's been going on and stuff like that. You're absolutely right. It was Spaceballs. Well done, Benjamin, who said baseballs. But loads of people got it just from that tiny bit of a ship. Can't believe that. That's crazy. But we can't continue until we've said hello, Christian from Grantham.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
The good thing about this program is it just runs the video and then comes back to me. But I'm up your way tomorrow, Christian, because tomorrow I'm on a journey to the Newark Aircraft Museum. I know they've got an Avro Vulcan there. I think they've got 74 aircraft there. So that's where I'm going to be tomorrow, which means I'm going to be passing straight through Grantham. So I will give you a wave as I pass through, Christian, which is all cool. But how the devil is everyone? First off, if you've seen my social media, and I like putting graphics up on the screen, you will see that I've started being cryptic again. I'm being cryptic. Look, check this out. Ooh, what is it? What could it be? What is it? I don't know. Is it a reference to something? Is it metaphorical? Who knows? But that's on social media at the moment, and more will become clear in the coming days. Might be the coming week. Who knows? Something to do mention, though, over here, if I just turn this around, you can see R2-D2 sitting up there. And also R2-D2 sitting there. Well, R2-D2 was complete today, and you'll be pleased to know that it went absolutely perfect. Absolutely no problems at all. You see me turn it on live in the video that's going up tomorrow. Everything worked. I'm so happy with that. That never happens. So it's all good. That's working. Now, historically, that's another model finished. And normally when a model finishes, I like to think that in the coming days, something new's coming along. Or, you know, in the next few days, 2 new things might be coming along. Have I dropped enough hints for you at the moment? So we might be seeing something new in the next few days. Literally days. So there you go. Marvel Phoenix, hello Todd. Look, I can do this whole thing properly tonight. I haven't got to do anything because I'm on the Restream app. If anyone's stuck with a half-built Willys Jeep on Nissan GTR from Eaglemoss, IXO has provided the details on how to get a discount code for purchasing the remaining issues. That's excellent news. I wasn't aware of that, Todd, I have to say. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out how to highlight things on here. I will get there in a minute. Now, I know that some people have started to get their Eleanor and DeLorean now, which is good news. And I believe that soon we're going to have some stuff regarding the Ecto 1. There is some delays again, though, from the DeLorean, from what I understand. And other emails come up. So I just look at social media. I never know what's going on. So who does the voice for that video clip? I don't know. Ian Campbell from Partwork Upgrades managed to get the jingle extra to go in the cockpit. I've got to get a picture if I can get in the cockpit. Never been there. It's about an hour from here, so it should be quite a jolly drive. Now, I've got a couple of things here that are coming. Do you remember I said that I did the electric engine with Sterling kit, and I've got the V8, I did the radial engine, and I did the diesel engine, and I've got a petrol engine on the way. The petrol engine is here, so I'm going to get a base for it. And then I don't know if we'll do it on a live stream or not, but I need to get some petrol as well. I'm probably going to use lighter fluid. We're going to have a working petrol engine here. From what I understand, when I push the throttle, it should speed up, and well, we'll see what happens. It's only like a one-stroke thing, so it's not. I'm not going to get poisoned by carbon monoxide in here. I do have a carbon monoxide alarm up there, though, so we'll have to see. I've been very safe for this workshop this year. I've even got fire extinguishers, fire alarms, and everything in here as well. I just can't be more safe at a workshop like I am here. Now, there is something sad that's going to be happening. We've got to say goodbye to someone in the workshop. We're going to be saying goodbye to the Batinator. Batinator's leaving. As a matter of fact, everything you see over here is going, apart from the 3D printers and the mirror and all that staying. It's basically everything here is going because I've got a new toy coming. You can keep your resin printers and stuff like that. I've got quite a big, well, I don't know if you know, the CNC that I had, which I did all the plaques with in the workshop, blew up. Don't know what happened. It completely fried the circuit board for that. The price of replacing a circuit board in it just wasn't worth it in the end of the day. So I have got an even bigger laser engraver and cutter coming. It's called a Laser Master 3 or something. Quite a big thing it is. So it's going to cut wood and stuff. I'll demonstrate it when I get it. But that's my new toy, which is going to go right there. So I need room for it, which is why the Terminator is going to be going upstairs. If you have seen Mike Lane, if anyone's doing the kit model, and with the fabric on the doors, he's now got a set out to replace all the fabric in the inside and also on the door A-frames. So if you're building that, then you've got something nice to add to that. I may be doing mine, but it does mean I've got to take the doors off again if I was to do that. So not sure how that's going to go. Things to do with Agora models. Oh, is that the picture? Don't know. I can tell you one of them. One of them is the, because people are doing it at the moment, is the old Infinity Gauntlet. So that's coming hopefully next week. It should have been here this week, but it hasn't arrived. So my post is terrible. But I didn't realize, Mrs. Wilder Wayne's discovered this, that the postman can actually pick stuff up from you here and take it off. Now, I know in America, I didn't know this until I was out with Lou and Phil, that some states you can get your letters and put them in your post box and stick a flag up or something, I don't know, and the postman will take your letters for you. That doesn't happen in the UK, or it never used to, but it does now. So I can get the postman to pick up my letters. How cool is that? Did you know that? No wonder the post is going going bankrupt when they're doing that. So we've had quite a few things being posted out. I did post out, Gary, you got your poster, I believe, from the Alien build, so that's good. That's found a good home. Hey up, Wayne, you're my neck of the woods. Went there last year. Really, Anthony? I'm not actually driving, otherwise I'd bring that diorama for you. But my brother's driving for me. But I am planning the trip up there, Anthony. I'm trying to, I've obviously got you there because that's going to be ready to go now. I want to square up with Wayne Brickles as well, because he's having my orrery that I was doing. So, and then I can kill two birds with one stone. It probably means a trip to Spalding, to be honest with you, Anthony, because Mrs. Wilder Wayne wants to go shopping in Spalding. So I have to see how that is. Is it the Terminator? The Terminator's going. I'm not building another one, but no. R2D2s are multiplying. The only thing about the R2D2 is, for some reason, I can't get my app to link now to the local Wi-Fi, the router. With this one, I could, but I can't even do it with this one anymore. So I don't know if it's something that's Apple's put into their thing or what, but I've still got that one programmed in, so I haven't got to do anything, but it won't let me program the new one. It's either my router or it's my Apple iPhone that's stopping it, but I can still connect to it directly, and you'll see that in the video tomorrow. But oh god, what a sigh of relief to say that it works, because I just because I went down the route of screwing everything together and putting the plug. Well, I didn't put the plugs in, just screwing everything together and hoping that I don't have to take it apart again, and it worked perfectly. So I'm happy. I'm a happy man. Metaphoric, getting a lot of rain here too. You know what? We've had thunderstorms like 3 days in a row now. We never used to get thunderstorms in the UK. As a matter of fact, me and Mrs. Wilder Wayne have been commenting that we haven't seen a thunderstorm for years. And then suddenly, like 3 come along in 1 week. So, but you know, summer's coming. It's getting a little bit to the point now where I'm holding this remote in my hand, thinking, oh, gotta put the air conditioning on. Need to put some air conditioning on because it can get hot in here, big time. It is well insulated though, so not too bad. Wayne, I was waiting at the bus stop and a replica of Ghostbusters Ecto-1 vehicle passed by. This time last year, Bobby, the Ecto-1 with the Staffordshire Ghostbusters, if you're watching, hi guys, they were at Makers Central, and it is Makers Central this weekend. Unfortunately, I don't think the Ghostbusters car or the DeLorean or the what's the thing, the spinner off Blade Runner, that's not going to be there this year. What is going to be there is Colin Firth. This is the weekend at the NEC, who built that massive subterranean kingdom under his house. Also the guy from Nottingham who's got the full size number 5, he's going to be there as well. I can't get there. I just I've got so much on now until after Wonderfest. I don't know what's happening, but this time next month we will be at Wonderfest. As a matter of fact, 8th, 9th, 10th. This would be the first day, wouldn't it? The 11th, 9th, 8th, 9th, 10th. No, that'd be the Sunday. I think Sunday's the 11th, isn't it? Yeah. We'll be having a banquet or something. I don't know what we'll be doing. We'll be having a merry old time, that's for sure. Hi, Ian. How's it going? I did point out your R2D2 sitting there, so I'll have to arrange for you to pick that up. All works. They have an upkeep bouncing bomb at Newark. Really? It's a great museum. Never been there, Andrew. I've been to Shuttleworth, Duxford. I'm just trying to think what's around here. Never been to Newark. I saw they've got the Vulcan there, though, so I'm going to be happy. I will try and get some footage, but you will find tomorrow's videos going out quite early because I'm being picked up, I think, at 8:30. So that's going to be good. No, still hasn't arrived. And I mean, I know it's only 2 stages we're getting, stage 1 and 2, but it's going to be big. Now I'm going to be getting this great big laser engraver here. Not quite sure where I'm going to put it either. A lot of this stuff is now going. I bought some more shelves, as you saw when on my social media for my cars. I bought some more shelves in there, but I don't know where I'm putting all this stuff. I haven't got a clue. And I just try and avoid Mrs. World Away when models are finishing. But, you know, we've had the Lamborghini Miura finish. We've had the R2D2 finish. We've had the Dodge Charger finish. It's so many things have just come to an end, which is probably why, like next week again, I was hoping to work on the Enterprise this week. I didn't get a chance because I had things arrive, especially the Alpine coming. But yeah, I'm waiting patiently for stuff to come. I think next week we definitely need an Enterprise video out. And if you want to see a really good Enterprise refit video, you've got to check out Phil Spruver's channel. He's completed his Enterprise. It's all singing, all dancing with all the Aztec and all the lights on there. I think he's going to have one more video come up from what I saw at the end, Phil, hasn't it? You're going to do something with the base because your base was a bit wonky, wobbly or something. Something came off of it. But I haven't even considered the base yet. I mean, I want to get this saucer done. I'm still working on the saucer. But you know what? It's not a sprint. I am like the hare and the tortoise. I will plod along. And if it takes another 2 years, it takes another 2 years. But I am getting there slowly. Did you see the release? I think Cult TV Man, Lou, you might know about this. They're saying that we're going to be getting the space station from 2001. It could be arriving in 5 years. It could be arriving in 5 weeks. No one knows from Mobius. But that looks pretty impressive thing to do, isn't it? Might have to have a look at that. But I don't know what Mobius are like from announcing things to actually getting things into production. I think we've been waiting for a 2001 astronaut forever. But who knows? I was to say, my Millennium Falcon, despite being sitting half finished for 2 years, works beautifully. Finally done. But you know what? Today, if anyone hasn't seen my videos, the first lot of videos I ever did on the channel for live streams and build was the Millennium Falcon. I got really emotional at the end of that build. And I think that was because it's my first part work and loads of stuff was going on in my life at the moment when I was doing that. But I had that melancholy feeling for R2D2 today as well, even though I built one. So I don't know what it is. It must be some Star Wars related thing. And talking about things going on in your life, if anyone's wondering what's happened to Alex from Alex Builds, Alex is okay, everyone. I spoke to him, or we spoke to him today. He's just going through a lot at the moment, so that's why he hasn't been around. So that's that, okay? So I thought I'd fill you in. Uh-oh. I never like it when you say, uh-oh. I'm all good, Adrian, thank you. They sent me a message that DeLorean will be late, and then it shows up. Really? I don't know what's going on. I am still, Steve, you know, I am still wondering, do I want to do the DeLorean? But then I'm thinking there's something else I've got planned as well. But because I've done the DeLorean before, someone was mentioning that they've been watching my past videos and I don't go into some detail of what were they looking at? I think it was the boot light. We're looking at the boot light, the trunk light. Obviously, you can't get in the trunk anyway when all the reactors over the top of it. But I do wonder, now I've got new cameras and better lighting and stuff, should I do it again? I'm frozen. If I'm frozen, I can't fix it. Unfortunately, I cannot fix it because I'm going for a web browser. What I can do, though, because I've got a graphics, like I'm going to put a graphic on the screen. I love graphics, ready? With QR codes. I am looking for some of you to subscribe to my channel. Look, check that out. Now, it should have added a link to there. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, then get your phone out and click on that QR code or follow the link in chat and subscribe to the channel. And look, what else I can do is I can actually put that little thing up there. And I think I will leave it up there for a minute because I'm 3 subscribers away from 62,000 subscribers. Can you believe that? 62,000 subscribers. So can I get 3 subscribers in the next, I don't know how long we got, 45 minutes. Now I'm just looking at my stream elements. I do believe that when you subscribe, something should pop up on the screen as well. So if you haven't subscribed, or you've got family or kids who haven't subscribed, then get them to scan that QR code up there and subscribe to the channel. See, someone scanned it. See, I know that someone just scanned that code then. How clever is that? I do love Restream. It's brilliant. So he's gone to plaid. I'm sure I'm back now because I'm looking at myself on the other screen and I'm moving, so that's good. Hi man, can I please join the live pill? The live, please. The live, please. What? Sorry, Oliver. You can join, no problems. There was a site I found where you can hire professional. This is about the Christian from Grantham. Hire professional voices. Can't remember the site, although you select from a selection of voices. I can easily do that. I feel sorry for that guy that they always use in the film trailers. You know, like, he always wanted to be a school teacher. That guy. Can you imagine how he must talk to his wife? Today, darling, I will have bacon and eggs and some orange juice. All to the theme of Dragon the Bruce Lee story, you know. Da, 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 da. You do find that in film trailers, they tend to use the same bit of music over and over again. And normally it's either Dragon the Bruce Lee story, or they've got affinity for using Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I'm sorry, I'm freezing. Oh, I froze for a few seconds. Okay, I'm back now. I can't stop that happening on thing. When I'm on OBS, I can see when I drop frames and stuff. I can't tell a thing on here, but everything's green. And the way everything's green, I should be good. We'll have to see. It's such a tool. I just ordered the door mods for Kit, and then the trunk carpet's also high. They look good though. I probably will get them because I never switch the door things around, and I know I can do it, so it does mean taking them off and all of that. So I'm just looking. Look, one more subscriber. We just need one more subscriber. Hello, I just finished Iron Man and ordering Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime is brilliant. How did you get on with yours, Lou? I saw your video. I don't know when box 2's come in, but it looks good. Agora Models had got a video of them playing with a full prototype, opening everything up and all of that. But the videos mysteriously disappeared. So I don't know if they were allowed to share that or not. So hopefully some of you saw that when that came out. But if people are subscribing, I haven't seen anything pop up on the screen. So something's going wrong with my stream elements there. It's very strange. I don't understand why I'm not getting pop-ups coming up here, because I should be. Is there any specific reason why you're wearing 007? No. Although 007's coming in June. I got this from the Peterson Museum when I was with Phil last year, and it still fits me good. I do warn you, peeps, Lou and Phil, I kind of think I've put on a little bit of weight since you last saw me. So I don't know why that is. So, but the shirt still fits me, so I'm happy. Shouldn't carbon monoxide detectors be near the floor since it's heavier than oxygen? That's a good point, Charles. But no, I mean, here in the English houses, they normally put them near boilers and stuff. And mine's straight above my boiler. But don't know. I've got mine above my head up here. I've got a smoke alarm up here as well. So if alarms start shouting, as a matter of fact, I should have a light that's activated by sound. So everything goes crazy. All of this has got to come down as well. Has anyone noticed that my Star Trek thing here is slowly tipping off the wall? That floating shelf's not doing a good job, unfortunately, and I'm going to have to move that as well because honestly, the angle is kind of like that at the moment. So you know, I like to live dangerously. 1, 2, 3. This is funny, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Five figures on that stand there. We've got the stand and we've got the console there. So 8 things in total, a total of £60 each. 8, 60, 12, 32, 40, 48. £480 worth of stuff could fall off of there. Let's hope that don't happen. Oh, you've already ordered yours from Mike. That's excellent. Now, myself and Dave Howe, you'll be probably wondering where the podcasts are. We did interview Mike on Monday this week, and the interview was brilliant. I got an insight into the world of Mike Lane, which was amazing. I didn't know some of the things Mike gets up to, and you will hear that soon. We are going to be doing a little bit more on top of that podcast, but when it's all together, obviously we'll let you know when that comes out. Now, that's not the World of Wayne podcast. This is the Scale Model World podcast. And then if you check my podcasts link on my YouTube channel, you'll be able to see that. It is also propagated at the moment to Amazon and Spotify. I don't know if it's appeared on Apple yet. Dave Howe if you're in chat, you might be able to help me. But it is going to be everywhere. So should be good. Hello, Jost. How's it going? And hello, DJ Karen. You're still waiting for something that really grabs my attention to come out, but nothing so far. There is things coming out. I've seen something that's coming out, which I'm really impressed with. But I know we do a lot of 1.8 cars on this channel, but believe it or not, with all those cars finishing and R2 finishing, and I've only got like 2 packs of the Mercedes to do. The next bit of the Mercedes is just building a tire. And then the last pack, that's the Mercedes done. So I do need another car to do. That's why I was considering the DeLorean. Obviously, the Ecto 1 is going to continue, but there's only 3 packs and then that's done as well. That Infinity Gauntlet is going to be huge. Yeah, I saw that. You got your first book last week. It comes with a full-size poster. Wasn't ready for all that. It's ginormous. I can probably put it on my head because you know my affinity for putting things on my head in this channel. In a couple of weeks, we've got Russell coming. Now, if you remember Russell, my old buddy from back in the day, we worked at Blockbuster together. In the last live stream we did, I think we had a beer and we were talking about our life in Blockbusters. Well, he's going to be here again in a couple of weeks, so he's probably going to be joining me in the workshop here. Bless him, he's getting married next year. So we're all off to Sorrento. Never been to Italy, so it should be fun, but looking forward to my old pal coming up. It's going to be good. Thank you, Paul Reynolds, as well, for the quick drop. Remember, I was saying that I'm getting a big Blockbuster light up here and I want a quick drop fascia. He went to Uckfield Blockbuster for me and took loads of pictures with a ruler and all the measurements. So I've got everything I need now to actually make my own one, which is going to be good. So I'm going to have that underneath my Blockbuster sign. Have a little bit of a retro thing going on, I think. I will like that. Been doing the post for years, really. I use that service for more when sending stuff out. I knew nothing about it. And this guy, Dan, turned up to the house on Tuesday, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. And Mrs. World of Wayne had 11 parcels for him. And he thought they were small packages, but they were like, we were just using the boxes from Agora model stuff that I've kept. The poor guy's face, it was a picture. He was like crying. Oh, Wayne, I hope you're well. Can you wish Dawn a happy birthday for last week? I certainly can. Dawn, happy birthday from last week. And while we're on it, let me put the happy birthday logo up there. Happy birthday to Nigel T as well. It's your birthday on the 9th. See, I still remembered that. So happy birthday. We still need one more subscriber. One more. Come on. I know you people are thinking, oh, it's just so much hassle going onto YouTube and clicking the subscribe button. But just scan that little thing there and then you can subscribe. And then I'll be happy because I can go to bed knowing that we've just hit 62,000 subscribers. All good. I'm sure there was loads. Normally I have these opening monologues where I'm talking about everything that's been going on and I have things lined up. But ever since I knew I'm going to have to move the Terminator is just going to go to the top of the stairs again. I know where that's going, but I'm having to clear everything off here. And it's thrown me a little bit. You'll be pleased to know any of you NFL fans. I've just seen my LA Rams thing here. We've got the 3 London games announced. So we've got the Jaguars playing the Falcons, then the Jaguars again. So we've got 2 games of the Jacksonville Jaguars playing someone else. Then the Tennessee Titans are playing Baltimore Ravens, I think. I think that's what we got. So I'm hopefully going to see all 3 of those games this year. Yes, Ed, I will let you know when I'm in Spalding. I'm going to arrange it with Anthony and Wayne, and then obviously when I know I'm there, I'll let you know, Ed. Where will the Eiffel Tower go? Well, behind me now, Lou, I've got nothing. As you can see, R2's gone. So I'm hoping behind me. I think it should just fit underneath that shelf. And then that way, if I'm doing my videos, I could just sit like this to one side. You'll be able to see it. I do like my whole Tarzan thing I've got going on there, though. If I get more of that and just stick it everywhere, you know, people will be shouting Jumanji at me. getting bad enough getting the postie delivered to my address, let alone to pick it up. I mean, to be honest with you, not only have the post been a lot better lately, but so have every. You know, the old Hermes company, they've been doing really well. You know, I've got to give them good feedback when they do good thing. Wayne, whatever happened to Robbie Bobby? Robbie Bobby's still around. He doesn't really make videos, but he does do toy photography. So if you follow him on Instagram, he's called Robbie. Stand by. He's called brilliant photography, I have to say. Don't tell me I can't find it. Hang on. Oh no, I can't find it. No. Oh no. I'm following loads of people as well. So let me just scroll down my list. I'm just looking. I'm not going to be able to find this, am I? But what he does, he takes like retro figures, and he's got a really decent camera. I can't find it. If I find it, I'll put it on social media for you. Oh, there you go. Robotron Retro. He's changed his name. Robotron Retro, I think he's called now. No, it can't be Robotron Retro. It might be. I don't know. Can't find it. But anyway, he takes figures from like He-Man and stuff and puts them with smoke and backgrounds. It looks really, really good. But that's what Robbie Bobby's up to. The R2 app needs to be updated very badly for all the new R2s being made. It still works fine on the iPhone. I do believe that it's not working on Android at the moment. I guess it's going to be updated. But as I said, I can't get that local Wi-Fi to work. And it used to. So I don't know what's going on there. But what I've done in my videos, I've shown the procedure of what should happen when you do it. So I've showed how to do a direct connection and how to do a local connection as well. I do demonstrate the hologram, the lightsaber works. Oh, I just like, because none of this happened when I built my first R2-D2. I turned it on and it just didn't work. So I was like, please, I can't be going through that today. But no, worked absolutely fine. No, haven't forgot you, Anthony. I'm like British Row back in the 80s. I'm getting there. Hi, Ian. How's it going? There's a bug in the R2 app. Lots of people can't use it. What's the bug in the R2 app? Are we talking Android, Ian? Because the app's working fine for my R2, but I know on Android there is an issue. It's been lovely down in Plymouth. God, here it's been terrible. We've had rain all day again today, although the evenings have been quite nice. Looks quite nice out there at the moment. My garden's growing. My azaleas are all flowered. If any horticulturalists out there. Bugatti Avron, Agora models. A Bugatti? I don't think so. Now, the Bugatti was released by... Who did that? Because I did the trial for the Bugatti. Wasn't that Eaglemoss? But I know it's just finished in Germany now, hasn't it? Nice car, though. Just completed my R2-D2 yesterday. Everything works great as well. Was chuffed. It's all good. I like to hear that. It's always the thing when you get to the last stage and you just want to see it working, and, you know, you fire it up and it doesn't work. And then I have nightmare thinking about the Hachette Partworks Spitfire again. You saw a Millennium Falcon lamp and a Star Wars themed waffle maker yesterday. Wow. Well, I've been buying junk, you'll be pleased to know. Can't help myself. I watch TikTok. It's my own daft fault. I watch TikTok and then I see these adverts and I think, I need that. And then it comes and I think, I don't think I need that. Mrs. Welderwain's got these sort of like thermos flask bottles that she takes to bed. And they've got like, they do look like a bottle, but you can't put ice cubes down them because the opening's too small. So I got her some ice cube trays, which make ice cubes that look like Capri's fingers. So she could just drop ice cubes down there. And also I found this little pen, which reminds me of a wow stick. It looks kind of like that, but it lights candles with a little arc of electricity at the top. And I can light candles with it. And it charges like this as well. It's got a USB charger on it. I don't know why I needed it, but it looked clever, so I bought it. You had the yellow wires snap off, but you've managed to fix them. What build was that, Chris? I've had a couple of wires snap from things like battery boxes and stuff, but that's why I keep my soldering iron in here now, because I'm always breaking things. It happened to you. Just delete your R2 app. The code is the same. Loads 00000. I got to that stage. I could link it, but I can link it directly through the phone. There's no problems at all. But I can't link it to my Wi-Fi. You know where it gives you a QR code and you've got to hold it in front of R2-D2's eye? It wouldn't let me do that. I think I've just mentioned about Alex Builds, but he's yeah, he may be back soon, but he is going for a bit of a time at the moment. See, Alex lives in Corby, so that's how I know. He's been around here a few times. You're still struggling for decals for the 1350 Enterprise in the UK. HD Modelworks wanted nearly $70 for £40 worth of decals. It's a case of like getting them shipped over, and I know that the shipping fees at the moment are horrendous. But who's that company? Lou, you know the company that I got my stuff from, that your things are from. River 7, Red 7. I can't remember the name. Mrs. Welder Wayne ordered them for me, but I know they do them as well, but I can't remember the name. There's Nigel T enjoying his 16th birthday. I won't tell everyone you're 61, Nigel. This time next month, you'll be at the France. You'll be there. Oh my God. You're going to be at Le Mans? Wow, that's cool. Laser engraved plaques coming soon. No, definitely. But I'll tell you what I want to play with, Will. I've got lots of files to actually build models. Now, you remember the models that I was slotting together? A bit like the orrery that we did and the marble run. I can actually make them for myself now because they provide the wood and stuff like that. I can also engrave glasses as well. But yeah, I do miss my CNC, and there was no way to fix it. So that's why I've got another one coming back. Eventually, I'll be upgrading where my Gremlin is, my resin printer as well. I can't let Lou and Phil have all the fun with that Frozen Mega 8K. Got my eye on one of them. Although saying that, Phil has printed a, again, if you watch Spruverse social media, he's got a, what are they called? The Navi? From I hardly watch Avatar, but you've painted a Jake Scully, which looks really good. I really had to dig deep then to figure out what the characters' names are. I've seen Avatar once and I just couldn't get through Avatar Way of Water. I don't know what it is. I just don't like the movies at all. Above the TV is a good place. I really hope, Paul, that Mrs. Wilder Ways didn't hear you say that. She won't let me put anything above the telly. Although she'll let the spiders live above the telly. Not happy. Are you going to build the Ixo Lancia 037? You know what? I only just saw it, and I think that would go really well with the Alpine. But at the moment, Metallica, I'm going to be getting the Eiffel Tower. I do believe the Eiffel Tower's got $120 off at the moment. Or they did have. I think the Volvo Amazon as well has got money off. You need to buy the house next door, then turn that into a museum of all your models. I'm taking up a room at the moment, but they're going to need to go somewhere. Just so you know, I need a drink because my throat's dry. Obviously, we're building the Porsche 917 from Ixo Collections on the Patreon stream. I've got the Agora Models version of that, which is pretty much the same stages here. That's going to be on the channel next week. I'm not going to be keeping both of those Porsche 917s, so there will be a giveaway for one of those. So watch this space for that. So my way, weeding the Aztecs. I've got a good lot of tweezers for that I haven't used, because again I've been watching Lou and Phil intently on how they're doing these Aztecing. And I can see you're going to need a good scalpel and a pair of tweezers on there. I'll do that, Hilda. I'll have a go at that. Definitely. The problem is the reason I don't want to do that is because the app is working fine with this one. So because that one's going to Ian, he's going to have to install it anyway. So if the station is still at the render stage, it'll be a while before it sees the light of day. It looks really good though. Looks really good, that Mobius space station. It's something that I think, you know what's going to happen. It's going to come out, and then every single YouTuber and model maker is going to be building it at the same time. Thank you, everybody. We've done 62,001. Again, I didn't see any names pop up, though, so I'll have to try and figure that out to get that working again. But 62,000 subscribers. Oh, my God. It seems like yesterday that we only did 60, sorry. Crazy. I keep thinking of that number, and I'm like... I remember how hard it was to get to 1,000 subscribers. I think the secret is don't pay any attention to the subscriber numbers. I know I did them, but you shouldn't really do that. You should. It all goes on quality of video and how much engagement you get on a video. Because at the end of the day, how many subscribers you got is just a number. But it's nice having lots of comments to interact with. And as you know, on my channel, if someone comments, even if I don't comment back, I'll always put a love heart next to it, whether I agree with your comment or not, just so you know that I've read it. Because there's nothing worse than writing on someone's YouTube channel and then you're not aware if they've even seen your comment. So you wish I would, so you could follow along with me. I'm okay. Oh, that's good now. Am I that far behind? I'm sorry. I'm so far behind on that. I haven't had a chance to do the Blackbird at the moment, Jazz, because I've been working on the Airwolf. And when I haven't been doing that, I've been doing the Enterprise. So, I'm sorry. Look, everyone's still saying I was frozen from 8:15. But God, I've really been on a babble one tonight, haven't I? I should do the DeLorean only for the new and improved mods. Not to mention new and improved cameras and lighting. Yeah, if I was to do the DeLorean again, I would have the power mod. I never did that in the original one. So you wouldn't do the DeLorean again. Yeah, I'd get nightmares of that issue 91. That scared me. It was the DeLorean that got you hooked on World of Wayne. Oh, bless. Well, I said, if things go to plan, we will have 2 new releases next week. So, and I'm sure one of them you're going to love. Absolutely love. If you know what one of them is, which is the Gauntlet, I think you're going to like the other one as well. Yes, I know. I'm 10 minutes behind, Chris. I'm trying to frantically race down the list now. I do normally get to people's comments. It's just that, you know me, I just ramble on. Normally, if I've had a rum or a beer as well, it's even worse. Oh, thank you, Eggman Studios. That's probably one of the ones that got me to 62,001. So you'll have to thank your wife. You want a mod for the spikes on Prime's head? Are you not going to have a tackle of that then, Lou? Because I thought you might have a little play with it. The problem is that paintwork's so good on the head, it would be hard to. You'd have to strip it back, I'm guessing, to paint over it. I don't know. But I do love that blue color. That is my favorite color. If anyone asks what that favorite color is, that metallic blue color. I love it. At least 8 people have scanned my QR code. According to my little thing here, 13 people have scanned it. So I've got loads of QR codes on here. I didn't get my Batman Tumblr on account that we get it every 6 weeks now because I subscribe to it. So even though you'll be getting it from the shop and you'll be ahead of me, then when the box comes, I think we'll be slightly ahead of you. So when are they sending the legs? And a friend of mine has said that there's a Firefox planes coming out at the end of this year, next year, but I can't find anything. Well, that's the I was going to say it's the SR71, but it's not. I thought it was. I thought it was modeled on the SR71, but Firefox was modeled on another plane. I can't think for the life of me what it was modeled on. It will come to me. Love the t-shirt and develop pics of the Agora 007 Lotus. Are you going to build it when it comes out? That is the one that I've been waiting for a long time, Josh. So yes, I will be doing it. A lot of people have been asking, is this just a die-cast collection? No, they're 1/8 vehicles, the James Bond collection. So when Agora models bring them out, we are looking at a lot of 1/8 cars coming out. Carbon monoxide is slightly lighter than air. I'm not a chemist. I don't know. Hello, David. How's it going? That's why they call flooded shells. They float away. They do. I mean, to be honest with you, my rule plugs aren't the best in there. That's why it's tilting. There's about 7 screws holding it in. So I have got faith that that's going to stay. But then, you know, famous last words, while I'm chatting with you fine people, that's going to fall off the shelf. And then you'll see, that'll be the blooper of the year. Put it that way. So you're looking forward to starting the Infinity Gauntlet. When I see it, I think once I get an idea of size, then yeah, definitely. I can't wait to start that. Hello, Geared. Good. Haven't heard from you for a while. Greetings from Exo. Are you interested in Build the Hachette model Mazinga 7 when they arrive in the UK? I haven't seen that arrive yet, Geared, over here. And to be honest with you, in the UK, Hachette are bringing out the Lancaster and we're doing the Titanic with them. So I'll be shocked if we do get another build coming out. Inhaling helium does not make your voice higher. Inhaling helium. I can't say I've done that, but didn't they used to fill scuba diving tanks with helium? A little bit of helium. Can't remember. For deep sea diving, don't they have helium in their tanks? I don't know. You think I would, because, you know, I am a PADI certified diver and I haven't dived for years. But I know the tanks that we breathe just for normal diving are just normal tanks. It didn't help when the kids running around for tape measure. I'll tell you what, that shop must have been thinking, what the hell is he doing? Or did you tell them what you were doing, Paul? Can you talk about the fan home announcement of Optimus this week? Yeah, I don't know any specifics, Danny. All I know is that over on the fan home site, you can now pre-order the Michael Bay Optimus Prime. I don't know when it's due to be released. Is it June? I haven't got a clue. I probably will be doing it, though, just so you know. It'd be nice to be able to compare a Michael Bay Optimus to the Agora Models one. Hi, Carl, over on Facebook. How's it going? And Mega Nico. Bless you. Welcome to the channel. And you've given away one more sub. So we are on 62,002 subscribers. I'm so happy. We beat the 62,000. There we go. Look, I was well behind. What about putting the Batinator in the front room? I don't know if Mrs. Welder Wayne's listening to this. I had the DeLorean in the front room and she didn't like that. The ET's in there at the moment. She doesn't like that. I'm allowed to keep my Orca in there. So she's got a very acquired taste, Mrs. Welder Wayne. There's some models I'm allowed in there, some models I'm not. But as Phil said to me the other day, sometimes when you build these models, you get the models and you also get a conversation. I thought that was a great line. Adrian, you just got an email confirming pack number 9 of the GT40 is in the post. I'm still not going to start the build until I have everything. I think that's September. I've just done the GT40. It's looking really nice. I do like that golf color. Something popped up then. Did you see that? I missed it before. Something did pop up. So there we go. That is working. It looks easy when I build things. Marcus, trust me. When I build things live, it looks far from easy. When I build it editing, it looks easy. But I'm still making the same stupid mistakes. Did anyone notice on blimmin', what day was it? The GT40 that I'm calling seatbelt steering wheels? What was that all about? I don't know. Sometimes my brain hates me. Thank you, Pete. Pete, we got some more magazines to send out to you, just so you know. So you're going to be getting those soon. Because obviously we've done some GT40s. You're going to be doing the Optimus Prime from Agora tomorrow. I'm really enjoying that. I mean, I know we've only done just a bit of the chest piece and stuff. Lou, to answer your question, I don't know if you saw the comment. I don't know if you've gone to dinner there either. I don't think we will have 2 magnets, so you won't have to worry about polarity. I do think it's just going to be metal on this side because it doesn't need to be a real strong fix. It's only like keeping that door sort of shut. I could be wrong, but there you go. Yay! I'm not going to continue the Enterprise D until I can see someone who's finished it. Then I might go back to it. I've still got it here, but it's just gathering dust at the moment. You work for every Carl. They're doing really well at the moment. So not so much over Christmas, but you know, I give credit where it's due, and they've upped their game a lot since Christmas. You have the Or2 free, also is good, but you need a good extractor pipe sorted. It's not good for fumes. I don't really have problem with fumes in here, King Cams, because I'm in a workshop and this whole side of the workshop that you can't see behind my computer opens up, all the windows and all the doors. So it's basically just like it becomes a lean-to, if you like. So fumes wise, I'm not too worried. It will be one of these things that I probably only use in the summer anyway. Hermes used to be a complete joke. They once delivered to me an open empty box. Oh God, the Eiffel Tower looked good next to the TV. I mean, I can keep giving these suggestions, John, to Mrs. Welder Wayne to see what model she'll allow in her lounge. Even though at the moment, I mean, I'm just looking now. Yeah, she's in her fabric little warehouse in the old man cave at the moment, making clothes. She spends most time up there. Bless her. If you're not following Mrs. Welder Wayne, she's on Instagram, and her username is with the gaps. There's an underscore. The House of Borrowdale. And she's just she is like a one-woman clothes factory, making clothes every day. And every day I just get loads and loads and loads of fabric delivered through the post. Used to be models, now it's fabric. Hence why the postman hates me. Hi, Canola Builds. How's it going? Have you heard the news that fellow great modeler Ian Lawrence has passed away? No, I didn't hear that. I'll check that out after the stream. I didn't know that. Oh, look, and Paul's just said that as well. Wow. Why not do the DeLorean again, but as a regular car? Someone's already done that, Matt, you know? A lot of work, though, because you've got to fill up holes in the dashboard. You've got to make the vents for the back window. A lot of work, but someone has already done that. You had to reboot your Wi-Fi to get the Sterling Kit robot app to work. I don't know where my robot is, you know. I think that's in a box down here. A lot of the stuff that was the retro stuff is in boxes at the moment till I can figure out where I'm putting it. It will go somewhere. Don't know when. Take care, Ian. Any usual builds in the pipeline, like the Rootmaster? Any unusual builds? There's a build coming out soon, John, which I think is unusual because, again, it's one of these things where it's kind of like a first for a model that we're building. More news on that soon. I've answered that one. How many hours did it take to charge the 6 patches for the R2D2? For some reason, David, they get to like 3.8 volts, and then another 2 hours later, it takes to turn full. Some of them took overnight. Some of them took 2 hours. Some of them never even got to full at all. I think they just need to make sure that they can actually hold a charge, because when you put it in the R2 unit and you charge that, and that one's been on charge all day, it was 47%. The batteries were, even after being in that charger. I kept it on charge for the R2 unit today, and it's 100% now. So don't know. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Lou. 7 View Hobbies. Thank you. I'll have to ask someone in the States what the name of a shop in the UK is. Hello, Ramon. How's it going? Thank you. Robo Figures. Thank you for that link, Ian. I appreciate that. When are you doing the last stage? I've done it, and it's going to be on the channel tomorrow, Ramon. So you'll see that tomorrow morning. And I'm very happy with how it's gone. You started the Infinity Gauntlet yesterday as well. Yeah, I wonder why I haven't received mine. It was posted last Monday. I really did think I was going to get it this week. It might come tomorrow when I'm not blooming here, but there you go. You had to rest. Don't start me on moles. Do you remember the old Jasper Carrot sketch about getting rid of a mole? Before I lived here on this side of Corby, I lived at the other side of Corby, and I tried to get the best lawn I possibly could. I plowed it, I topsoiled it, I seeded it, I rolled it, and I had these blimmin' moles. And every morning I'd wake up with this molehill, and it was the bane of my life. No moles here. Even with a dog, this was, because Phoebe was around them. Couldn't get rid of these moles. Hated them. Can you do your letterbox with your new toy? No, I can probably make a wooden version of it, but I want to make it out of steel, Paul. And I've got someone who works with sheet metal, funny enough. So they're going to cut what I need. So that'll be cool. Then I'll just make the decals for the front. Then I've got my own quick drop box. Hi, Datehole. How's it going? Did you notice that I got to level 45 on Pokemon Go? I am now level 45. Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's still tinkling around on level 43. Because like Pokemon's my life at the moment. It is. Put out great videos. You'll see how happy I am tomorrow, Steve. With that R2 that I did. Just seeing it work, you'll see my face change from like concern to relief. Oh, that's all good then. Everyone's get to start their gauntlet. Oh, I don't know what's happened to mine. Take care, Mega Nico. See you later, mate. Hello, Ray. How's it going? I thought that the heart and the someone liked your comment was an auto response. No, I physically go in and I put the heart on there. So what I'll do is I'll tick to say I like the comment, and I'll put a love heart to say I've read the comment. Even if I don't agree with it, you'll find it's really strange. If someone's slating me, and I do get it occasionally, that you're an idiot, you've said the wrong things, or you've called a seatbelt a steering wheel, and there's some pretty derogatory terms, I will still like it. I find the best way to really tick off trolls is just to be extra nice. I've always been like that. Remember, you can only have an argument between two people. You can't have a one-person argument. So just let them get on with it. But to be a YouTuber, you really do need a thick skin, I have to say. So I don't let anything get on top of me when it comes to YouTube. There you go. Wayne, I'm going to start the 166 Batmobile 132 scale. I really do wonder what happened to that 1966 Batmobile from Eaglemoss, because that license is out there and I can't believe no one's picked it up. I know there's the 1/6 scale from Jazz Inc., but I would have liked to see the 1/8 scale. You'd love to do another Partworks, but Eaglemoss Ecto Wonderback and put me off. It put a lot of people off, Anthony, but I think that I think you're on safe ground with all the model building companies and publishers at the moment. Eaglemoss have had problems for a while before that happened. But then again, I was one of these people who said it's never happened. The Valkyrie, thank you, Ian. I knew it was modeled on something. I thought it was the SR71, but it wasn't. I remember reading about it. You're looking forward to the V8 Vantage. It's got to be the Esprit for me, I'm telling you. I love that car. Oh, and then you're saying it was on the MiG 25 Foxbat. Great feel. You know what? I haven't seen Firefox in a long time. Long time. Yes, I forgot you're a Paddy certified as well. Technical deep dives. I knew it was used for some deep dives, but couldn't do that. That could be something to do soon, Dan. We should do a Paddy refresher course somewhere and then go and do some diving. That could be fun. What do you mean? No. Bless you. I am, Daniel. I'm going to be doing the gauntlet, yes. The Michael Bay model just looks like the random pile of parts. Yes, Greg, I agree. I thoroughly agree. I just doesn't. It does. That's why I couldn't. When I saw the trailer for Transformers, I just couldn't figure out what was going on. So you're warming to the idea. I think it's peer pressure, Lou. I mean, how many people we got in here? We've got 230 people in here. If 230 people start telling Mrs. Rhoda Wayne that I should be allowed some of these models in the lounge, then perhaps it will happen. But to be honest with you, since Mrs. Rhoda Wayne moved in here, which was back in the 2014, the house feels more homely. And we're about to get a fireplace in here. So it's going to look very, very homely, I think. So there's one room which hasn't been infiltrated with loads of models. So that's all good. She's banning all bad influences from the house. You're going to be in Kentucky next week. Oh, Chris, that's a shame. We're there. Well, I'll be arriving on the 8th of, what month are we in? 8th of June. I'll be in Louisville. So on the 7th of June, I'll be at Heathrow. Looking forward to seeing me buddies again. It's going to be great. We're going to have a fun time. Mrs. Rhoda Wayne has excellent taste in what she lets in the house. That is why Wayne has to sleep in the workshop. Definitely. You don't know that you don't know the whole truth in that, Alex. Everybody, no, because you were getting stuff from Yodel as well, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne. You were getting stuff from everybody. You were getting people, just random strangers turning up crying, saying, this has been delivered to me. It was rush hour. The shop was shut. I was getting funny looks from people. Random things. I do think there are quite a few of those letterboxes still around, Paul, though. The old Blockbuster letterboxes. We do have one in Corby, funny enough, but it's not a quick drop. It's Blockbusters had the big fascia ones and they had normal small letterbox ones. We've got the small letterbox ones in Corby. That's not what I was looking for. You're trying to create a me-made wardrobe for an American trip. So you're gonna be using the attendees of the Wonderfest model convention as your fashion show. I'll make sure you've got a runway to walk down. You can walk down the main corridor before we go into the halls, which I've already advised you are doing anyway while you queue up for our tickets. Because with Wonderfest, you can't book tickets in advance. You have to queue up for them. So because myself, Lou, and Phil are going to be doing an airbrush class, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's going to be queuing up for us to get us our tickets. So that's all good. There we go. The House of Borrowdale. That's her Instagram name. Hello, Casey. Long time no talk. Not sure if you talked about it, but are you starting the Ecto videos once they ship? Yes, that's going to probably be about June time, though. June, July. A mermaid wardrobe. Have you seen the Little Mermaid trailer now? You know what? The film looks good, and I think that is it Halle Bailey? I think she makes a good Ariel, but they've really got some ropey CGI going on there for Disney. It's like, oh my god, they're all under the sea, and they've gone to all the trouble to make Ariel's hair move around. Oops, just hit my X-wing. But there's no bubbles. There's no bubbles in the water or anything. Really weird. I'm hoping it's not going to be another Cats, but we'll have to see. Xmas was busy for Every due to taking on Royal Mail stuff because they went on strike. Yeah, Royal Mail weren't much better, although they're getting better as well at the moment. I think they had a government review which sort of kicked them up the backside a little bit. We've had another subscriber down here. Who was that? Can't see. Van Graff. I couldn't see the rest of it. Oh, there we go. Miyogi. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Well, I got my 3 subscribers tonight, so I'm happy. I'm almost caught up. The 1966 Batmobile license in the US was approved, but not in the EU. No, I knew that. I knew that we weren't getting it over here, but I do wonder whatever happened. Do you reckon that's still in limbo then, Todd? It needs someone in America to pick it up. And you've done so many commission bills. I can understand where you're coming from, Paul. And you know the secret for that is to do a passion project for yourself. Do something that you want to do. Do something that you want to do that you can actually just put your own flair into it just for you. And then you'll hopefully get that motivation and spark back. That's why I do things like, you know, when I feel a lull coming on or something like that, you'll find I'll change the workshop round, or I'll make something completely random. That's how I deal with things like that. No, definitely, Dan. I will need to go for a refresher course though, because it has been a long time. We're talking 20 years, I reckon, since I was last scuba diving. I still got my paddy card though, so all good. I haven't got a dive book anymore. God knows what happened to that. Peer pressure will make you more stubborn. Don't I know it? My dad got told off for saying that he needed a bag for life in Tesco's. He already had one, Mrs. Rodaway. Yeah, I call Lester my bag for life. I bought her one for Valentine's Day, actually. But she knows I meant it in a really loving way. I didn't mean it in any derogatory way whatsoever. I have a way of work. Take care, Chris. See you later, mate. Is it that time? Oh, my God. It's 9 o'clock. Can you believe it's 9 o'clock? Chris Falcon is doing the MMPR Megazord for Altea. I want it. Ooh. And hello, CIA over on Twitch. And that is where you are Bane. Hello, Batman. That's where we're going to leave it tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. The R2D2 video is going to be up quite early tomorrow because, as I said, I am heading off out. And then hopefully we'll have the podcast next week. No idea what way things are going to look next week until these models turn up, but we'll have to see. But once again, thanks for joining me tonight. Thank you all those people who managed to help me get over 60,000 subscribers, which is practically every single one of you, because you are, most of you, who will subscribe to the channel, and I really appreciate that. But listen, take care of yourselves and of each other. See you later.